provision for bad and doubtful debts. This is an important adjustment. 3-4 adjustments you have to learn. See, first thing is sometimes it will be included in the trial balance. If it's included in the trial balance, it is just debited to profit and loss account. That is the first thing you have to remember. Second one is it's coming as an additional information. So we have to think about two adjustments. One is old reserve and second is the new reserve. See, for example, every business firm, they will provide for loss. That is the reason for providing provision for bad and doubtful reserve. So whatever they have provided in the trial balance, that is called old reserve. Imagine that is 1000 in our problem and the value of debtors in the trial balance is 50,000. Then as an additional information, you are asked to provide 2% depreciation, 2% provision for bad and doubtful debts. So you have to remember 1000 is your old reserve and 50,000 is the value of debtors. So 50,000 minus 1,000, so 49,000. So when you are calculating the new provision, you have to remember that you have to calculate the new provision on 49,000 into 2%. So the value is 990. So old reserve you have 1000 and 990 is the new reserve. What is the reason for new reserve? See, when you prepare the final accounts, though you have provided a old provision, the actual position of debtors, how much is they are able to collect, how much they are able to collect, all that they will come after preparing the final accounts, when they are closing the accounts. That is the reason for providing the new provision. So old provision and new provision. This is important for computation. Imagine we are providing, see, old provision we have taken as 1000 and the new provision we are getting as 990. So you have to remember that we have provided excess provision. So you have to find out the difference, 1000 and 990. So the difference 10 will be credited to profit and loss account because we have created excess provision. Imagine we have provided old provision 1200 and the new provision is 1200. That meaning there is a difference, additional provision you have to provide. That meaning it will be debited to profit and loss account. So two adjustments. First is the 1000 we are taking as old provision. The new provision we calculated is 990. So you have provided excess provision for old provision. That meaning 10 rupees the difference. 1000 minus 990 will be credited to profit and loss account. But the second example is 1200 is your old provision, but you are getting new 1000 is your old provision and 1200 is your new provision. That meaning you have to provide excess provision. So 200 will be debited to profit and loss account. So you have to see that whether it should be credited to profit and loss account or debited to profit and loss account.